Sit over there. Then you can sit over here.
Alright, good afternoon everyone. Unfortunately, we don't have a mic, so I'm gonna need all of you to be very silent so you can hear not just me, but also our performers today, alright? Today we have the NLB's Junior Reading Ambassadors and our Teen Reading Ambassadors who will perform for you from now until 1 o'clock an immersive storytelling. Okay, what does that mean? Now you see that this room has 3 walls that are all lit up in bright red. Okay, we're going to use all 3 walls to tell you some wonderful stories today. And not just that, we have our ambassadors acting the story out for you. And they're really excited to begin. So are you ready? Yes or no? Yes. Very good. Okay, but once again, I need to remind you that we do not have mics. So what do you need to do? You have to be very, very quiet, okay? So that you can hear what they are saying. Do you understand? Yes or no? Yes. Very good. Okay, so first up, our junior reading ambassadors will be performing for you. Okay, today we have a queen, a princess, and a farmer. And I will leave it to them to introduce themselves.
Good afternoon, boys and girls. We are Junior Reading Ambassadors from the National Library Board. Today, we're going to put up a story of the Queen Who Wouldn't Sleep. I am Dia from Springdale Primary School, and I will be playing the Queen. This story is adapted from the book titled The King Who Wouldn't Sleep by Debbie Singleton. I am Surabhi from Meridian Primary School, and I will be playing a princess.
I am James and I'm from Frontier Primary School and I'll be playing the role as a farmer.
Once upon a time, there lived a queen and her daughter, a princess. The queen loved her daughter very much and wanted only the best for her. She even bought the princess a bed made of gold.
Oh, Mother, that's too much. I don't need such an expensive bed. Nonsense. A princess should sleep on the best bed that money can buy. Nothing but the best for my dearest daughter.
Strangely, the queen herself had no bed at all because she never slept, not a wink. She loved her daughter so much that she would watch over the princess every day and every night. So the queen had no time to sleep.
Look at you, my princess. You're all grown up. It's time to think about finding you a perfect partner who will love you like I do. I can find my own partner, Mother. Nonsense. I will find you a perfect prince. Nothing but the best for my dearest daughter.
So the queen called for all the princes in the land to come to her palace.
This prince is too tall. This prince is too short. He is too noisy. He is too quiet. And that one is too old.
In the end, the queen sent every single one of the princes away because none of them were perfect.
Mother, I don't care if he's too tall or short, too noisy or quiet, too old or young. I just want to find a prince who's clever and kind and gets along with me. Hush, my dearest daughter. This is an important choice, and I will decide for you. All you have to do is sit back and wait.
But the princess was not happy. She did not want to just sit back and wait. She wanted to fall in love with someone of her own choice. So she thought and she thought for a long time.
How can I get a chance to talk to the princes, get to know them, and find out who's right for me? It's time for bed, my princess. Go wash up and get your rest. I know. I will try to get my mother to fall asleep so she cannot stop me from talking to the princes.
So the princess tried many ways to get the queen to fall asleep. First, she tried reading the queen a bedtime story. But the first one didn't work, the second one didn't work, and before she knew it, she had read piles and piles of books, but the queen was still wide awake.
I'll have to try something else. Mother, I have bought you this big and fluffy pillow. I hope it makes you feel comfortable enough to fall asleep. Oh, thank you, my dearest daughter, but I don't think it will. How about this adorable teddy bear for you to hug in bed? It's adorable indeed, but it won't make you fall asleep. hopefully makes you drowsy. I'll pour you a cup. It does taste quite nice, but I'm still not sleepy though. I could go and run a marathon. Are you sure, Mother? How about a nice bedtime snack of milk and cookies? No, thank you, my dearest doctor. It's not bedtime for me. This is my last try. I can't think of anything else. Maybe it's too bright in here, Mother. Would you like to try this eye mask to help you fall asleep? Fall asleep? Why would I want to fall asleep? I need to find you a perfect partner.
Weeks passed and the Queen continued meeting princes from all over the world. Many came, but all of them ended up going home because none of them were good enough for the Queen.
No. No.
One morning, an unusual visitor was announced at the palace. It was a farmer carrying a basket.
Good morning, Your Majesties. I've come to present the Queen with a gift.
How lovely. What have you brought for me?
10 fluffy treats for the Queen.
Isn't there only one chick? You're right, my dearest doctor. What is the meaning of this? Away with you, farmer.
The next day, the farmer came to the palace again. This time he was carrying a large sack.
Good morning, Your Majesties. I've come to present you 10 long-eared rabbits.
That's not 10 rabbits. There are only 2. Go away, you foolish farmer.
The farmer returned again the next morning, carrying an even bigger sack.
Good morning, Your Majesties. I've come to present you 10 of the finest chickens that I can find.
Are you sure about that? Oh dear, there are only 3 chickens. I think you must have failed maths at school.
The Queen shooed the farmer out of the palace again. But he did not give up, and he returned the next day with a big and heavy box.
What have you brought for me today, farmer?
Good morning, Your Majesties. I've heard that both of you love pies, so I brought you 10 playful pies.
That's not 10 puppies. There are only 4. They're so cute though. We'll keep the puppies, but go away, farmer.
The next morning, the farmer showed up at the palace again. This time he was pulling a heavy wooden cart.
Have you come to waste my time again?
Good morning, Your Majesties. I bought 10 curly-tailed pigs. I hope you like them as you like yesterday's puppies.
Poor farmer. Can't you see that there are only 5 pigs?
You're right, my dear princess. I shall take my leave.
The Queen and Princess were amused by the strange farmer who could not seem to count properly. So when he arrived again the next day, they were curious about what he had brought.
What animals have you brought for me today, farmer?
Good morning, Your Majesties. I brought you beautiful delicious.
All right, let's see if there are 10 then.
Oh no, my dear princess. I did not brought 10. I want 100 of them.
Are there 100 sheep in here? I don't think so. Farmer, you can't even count to 10. How could you have counted up to 100? I will count the sheep myself to make sure that there really are 100 sheep.
So the Queen started counting the sheep that the farmer had brought.
1, 2, 3. 20, 21, 22. 53, 54, 55. 81, 82, 83. 91, 92. 93, 94.
And just like that, the farmer had finally gotten the Queen, who never slept, to fall fast asleep. And while she was sleeping, the princess and the farmer started chatting with each other and found out that they really liked each other.
Huh? What happened? Mother, I have found my perfect partner. Huh? He's the farmer. He's kind and polite and also out how to get you to fall asleep. Well. I did have a good sleep. He really is a clever farmer. And if you're happy with him, then I am happy for you, my dearest daughter.
And so with that, they all live happily ever after. Thank you.